Looks like this is it.
Ugh, it stinks.
Sure does.
No way, Leon.
Way?
Are you out of your mind?
I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt.
You... What is this?
Come on, let's go.
Zombie girl, hello. Mish, hello. No reverse for me tonight since the servers are down for another few hours, which is great. So I've kind of been forced into playing this. Hello Bandage, welcome. Ooh. Do not recall that. Oh no, oh no. Push, 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 push. Wow, okay. I thought I could do that a lot quicker than that. That's interesting. I was trying to save some ammo, but not the case.
What is that thing?
Come on. Oh no. Damn, I think I'm going to have to dispatch them. Unprofessional. Usually you can run past these, but I don't want to lose a load of health just for the sake of a couple of Iron Maidens. I've got plenty of ammo.
What is that thing?
Ugh. Your treasure, give it to me. So I didn't get this quite finished for the podcast, unfortunately, but never mind. It has all been recorded now, and the edit is being worked on. There we go. Boom. Not to delve in too much, but his reviews definitely changed in some way since this was released. Yeah, I mean, I do talk about that quite a lot, but definitely the abandonment of the story doesn't bother me to the same extent that it did back in the day, because obviously things have come along since then and kind of enhanced retroactively the story of this game, whether it was Separate Ways or Resident Evil 5. You know, things are this game stands in a better place in terms of its contributions to canon and lore than it did all those years ago. You know, I don't think anyone will ever truly forgive it for what it did to Umbrella and things like that, and nor should they. But, you know, I think times taught us to not be as bothered about it so much, and just to try and appreciate it for its merits. And as I said on Discord earlier, you know, it does have some really good set pieces. This not being one of them, unfortunately.
Look, there's a gate here.
This room is just a pain. Just one of these sort of really awful bottleneck areas. Yeah, and then the subsequent bit with the truck is just horrible. It's just designed for you to just waste so much ammunition. Of course, we would get one of them. See, that was really unlucky. Because then you've got to set Ashley going again, haven't you? Oh no, she's done it. She's done it! There's no need to use this anymore. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. That wasn't too bad. This will always be my game first, story last kind of game, where I play it for a bit of fun and then turn it off. Exactly, and I'm the same with like things like Resident Evil 6. I know it's a game, but I'm going to guess that the truck's a stick shift. We wouldn't be leaving if we were told to drive. Because how they find out a shift. I wouldn't know how to drive one of those big things. Ah, this room's pretty cool. This was the room that taught me regenerators can run. Because if you're playing on real survival rules, which is basically just use the weapon pickups in the game, this regenerator can prove to be quite a problem. So the best thing to do is lure him in here and try and keep him locked in the room. But we've got the tools. It's actually just a normal regenerator, this, isn't it? It's not an Iron Maiden. Great enemies though, these things. Plenty of gold. Ashley just beasts it. Where is it? Is it coming? Where art thou? Oh, of course it would. As soon as I go near the locker, of course it would. Ah! Regenerate is the best part of the game. That's why they came back in Rev 1, 6 and 7 in different ways. Yeah, there were like things like the Raskla, that thing, Rascalapange or whatever. Yeah, and I suppose the mould are actually a nice sort of hybrid of the Regenerator and the Ooze.
Leave it to me, Leon.
Leave it to me, Leon. Just an abundance of yellow herbs now. Welcome. Welcome. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm never too... my inventory horrifies people, I know. I can only apologise.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling?
Redstone, Lego, so
What are you buying?
anything new to tune up? Oh, game.
Is that all?
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ew. That'll be the next one then.
What are you selling?
God, nearly going to get an exclusive upgrade for that. Awesome.
Come back anytime.
Get that before the end of the game, before the ridiculously overblown action segments later. Which probably won't be tonight. Probably not.
Wait.
Here we go then, the truck chase, which the PS2 version was so limited with, it had to do a mid-level, it had to do a load mid-section when you get to the little elevator later.
Leave it to me, Leon.
I've got a lot of pistol ammo, unfortunately. Oh, I've got a fair bit. That's a hell of a jump. Christ. Oh my god, my accuracy was so bad there. What is going on? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, reloading at the worst time. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw the reload animation, I knew that was over. Damn it. Fucking typical of all the reloads.
Leave it to me, Leon.
The shotgun in this game are made for these little siege modes. Yeah, especially the striker. You really need to factor out the pump animation for professional. Thank you, Ashley. I was looking. Look at all the money denying me my striker exclusive. That's some really wide shot radius there. That's it. Here it comes again. The set piece so good they basically do the same thing in Resident Evil 5, or not. It's not really that good a set piece. I just meant like the truck
I'm leaving it to you.
coming toward the screen and you just have to shoot its grill. Most of this game is recycled in RE5, yeah, even down to some of the animations. For shame. I know, Ashley, I know. I know. Ah, you serious? You serious? Absolutely serious. Ugh.
I'm leaving it to you.
Don't block the path. Don't block the path. Look at those iframes, exploiting them again. I missed a herb up there, but I'll take that. You can often lose just as much health trying to get, you know, a herb here or there. It's pretty cool that Ada gets to run around that top section. I do think it's a very clever way of integrating this level for her. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not literally... I have not got any blue grenades. Destroy it! Isildur! Now, if I remember correctly, you don't have to do anything here, do you? Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, you are joking. That was seriously my bad. I'm sorry. I thought for some reason that was a preset cutscene there. I thought it always always went into the crash. Damn, that's a bit of a faux pas. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. This section's not been as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. It's more my own incompetence that's slowed it down. Do. You do have to wonder whether it's even worth doing the... Yeah, see, doing that suplex caused me more trouble than if I'd just not bothered. Because it's totally sent me back, and now I'm just taking loads of damage and... Yep, one suplex did all that basically. It created enough time to get totally overwhelmed in the animation and didn't kill the enemies and it put the enemy behind me. So yeah, don't suplex if you don't need to. I used to think that too, did the exact same. I'm pleased, that makes me feel a lot better, Bandage, thank you. For some reason I always thought it never mattered what you did there, that it would always lead to the crash. Crunch. Whoa, where did you come from? So many plaga. That's a hell of a crash. You're about to get red-eyed, Ashley. You? It's the Spencer estate, or not. But it should be. But why would it be? Right.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you buying? What are you selling?
Not enough cash. Not enough cash.
Come back anytime.
So it's nearly Krauser time then. Isn't it?
I can feel them growing ever so strongly inside you.
Sadler!
Perhaps you can resist, but you cannot disobey.
I like this shot. I think this shot's really, really cool. The not at all obvious tracking device he plants on her there.
It's already begun.
It's the Bernie Sanders chair. 9 hours, nearly 10 hours we've been going at on this difficulty mode. We'd have had it finished by now. It really was that that water room that Mish worked out the strategy for, but my god. Here's the plot of the game. Yeah, Leon, it began way back when you started coughing up blood. Exactly. He's only worried about it now. Krauser.
What's the news on our friend Leon?
He's not making it easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think that's actually one of the better interactions in the game, actually. It puts a little bit of intrigue from the other side there, which I like a lot. But that bandage is actually one of the things I like about this series. You know, I kind of like the fact that it can introduce a character and then flesh them out later. You don't. It's that sort of non-linear narrative that I do kind of appreciate sometimes. Still he lives. Krauser hurts my brain. I like how Separate Ways expands on that scene a little bit as well. It's one of those moments where Separate Ways just seamlessly fits in. Eee. Suplex head crush. There's so many Plaga now, and not enough flashbangs. Right, let's see how well I do against the QTE fight then. Place your bets on how many deaths. This game would be a twig on the timeline tree were it not for Separate Ways. Absolutely right. I mean, you know, it's not unfeasible to say that Separate Ways is like the A campaign to Leon's B. And you know, it's a decent length too. I remember when they first announced it, we weren't really sure how long it was going to be. They actually did do a reasonably good job with expanding it and making it decent. And Separate Ways' cutscenes have been AI upscaled by some people, and they finally start to look pretty good. And I know Albert's planning to use this in some capacity. I've actually passed on to him the Ashley camera angles mod, and fingers crossed he's going to find a way to integrate it so it's like a toggle on a menu or something to be able to, you know, so you can have optional camera angles. So fingers crossed he'll be able to do it.
Been a long time, comrade. Krauser. I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
You got on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
What do you want?
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
Leave Ashley out of this.
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me. Like you, I'm American.
That was close. Nearly missed that one.
You got her involved just for that?
All for Umbrella's sake.
Umbrella.
Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
A line that goes nowhere. First time. I'll take that.
Ada!
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
What?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Enjoy the reunion with your old friend.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Wonderful. I wouldn't want my special guests on the island feeling unattended.
Guess I'm supposed to thank you, right?
Ah, I have an idea. Since you're here, why don't I introduce you to it? It should keep you busy.
Can't remember the name, huh? A senior moment, perhaps.
Oh. Enjoy the fun.
Decided to read the original script of the film different. My question is, should we do a summary to be able to speed? Well, I mean, the Afterlife one is more of a commentary, like what we've done for the previous ones. It's not a dedicated podcast episode as such, because I don't think we would ever sort of spend the time to dedicate a podcast episode to it. But it's going to be a commentary, so you'd be free to say what you would want, to be honest. You know, it's sort of like just an open chat while the movie's playing, and just sort of comment with Oh no! Look, speaking of the movies, good timing. You know, sort of speaking of the movie as it happens, but surely if you've got any trivia or anything like that, then you know, by all means, bring it up. I remember being so annoyed at that fight, trying to pay attention to the cutscene where they're throwing QTs. I know it's a shame. It's a really good cutscene. Yeah, the choreography is a bit OTT, but I do like it a lot. Ooh. God, I can't even remember this one. Oh man, what was that? Oh, just let me through the laser cut. Let me through Anderson's nightmare. That's the moment the series jumped the Neptune. I mean, seriously, what is this? Still so much less derivative than the one in Umbrella Chronicles is horrible, especially because it is the Anderson corridor as well, isn't it? It's shameless. I thought there was a treasure in here. The elegant headdress. Time for flipping. Did I ask for fries? Hello. No time for resting though. Can you do it again? No, you can do it twice. I have just lost the stream on the browser I have on another screen, so just let me know if it's dropped, if anyone can still see this. I hope it's still running. I hope it's still going, guys. But I cannot see. I have no visual confirmation. Chronox, thank you very much. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, welcome. So, oh no. This is actually... Neptune, hello sir. This is one of, I think, the hardest bits in Professional. It's not necessarily the fight itself, it's the container chase and having to get the switches. And again, it's not so much that it's difficult, it's just that you take so much damage and potentially waste a lot of ammo to lead you to be quite handicapped for the boss, unfortunately. Pauses every few seconds. It's probably because I'm not I think I'm remembering right, because I'm not a partner, you have to basically watch in the resolution I stream at, so this is a 1080p stream. I think when you become a partner you can set your stream for viewers and things, can't you?
Welcome.
At least I think that's how it works.
Got some rare things. What are you buying?
Broken butterfly.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Ah.
I still can't
Thank
afford
you.
it. How can I not afford it yet?
Come back anytime.
This is so cruel. I'm so close to having the ultimate unlock for the striker, which will be beneficial. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do something reckless. I'm gonna do it, just so I can have it. I know I'm gonna get another gem. I know, but it's important because now I've got 100 extra shotgun shells.
What are you buying?
It's totally worth doing. Likewise, I'll take some more. What are you selling? Look at that striker now. 100 shotgun. Basically, giving me 70 shotgun shells for that upgrade. Was there a typewriter here? Yes, there was. I might as well do that. Alright then. More shells, certainly the better for this fight. Because you just need to be able to stagger so much to give you the windows of opportunity to get through it. I do think this is one of the hardest pieces of the game in Professional easily. But again, it's a good set piece. In all honesty, it's very well done. They even brought these container, shooting the switches to open container doors back in RE5 as well, didn't they?
Ashley. What is that?
It's time to encounter it. Oh god. You can tell I'm out of practice with this. Oh no! There it is. Wow. Second best monster design after Mendez. I seem to think I was so unsure of this creature the first time. I think I remember thinking it was Mendez, bizarrely. Because the head looked kind of similar, just without a beard. I remember getting very confused, thinking, oh, they brought Mendez back. But then I realised, oh, hang on, what am I talking about? It's still got both eyes intact. Eat. There we go. QT prompts at the ready. I can't remember if the game is pretty generous. Do you get checkpoints per container drop? Or do you have to do the whole lot again? I thought it was Salazar's other hand. Oh yeah. But I totally missed the fact that it was... Oh right, yeah, I can see why you would think that actually. I think each container is a checkpoint, thank God for that. But, like I say, it's a decent inventive set piece, this. Will do. Where's the switch? Oh man, just... Look at that over the shoulder camera angle blocking my view there. See, there's a classic example of how absolutely vital the striker is. TMP ammo, really? Because if you get the odd moment where it doesn't stagger, then you've still got the opportunity to blast it again. Now the tricky one. No. What? Oh God! Look how the healing's been battered, hasn't it? Oh, what if you block my way like that? What if you block my way? Oh, what? What? Get out of the way. I love the random TMP ammo anyway. Yeah, so much for that adaptive item pickups, and it gives you ammo for a gun you don't even have. It's a hell of a jump. That was a proper Superman leap, that was. Like, cool boss fight though, this. I like this one a lot, having to use the gates and your resources very inventively. I think this is actually one of the best boss fights in the game, and if you're playing on, like, you know, no merchant rules, you know, you don't do that much damage by this point, and you've really got to be resourceful and sort of time your... and basically just time everything well. So much damage, it's frightening. If I reload, it's gonna be bad, isn't it? I knew it was gonna be bad. Why did I reload? Why did I reload? Why did I reload? Why? Thank you, explosive barrel. Oh, okay. Got to be very careful using the sniper rifle here because it can leave you totally exposed. Like the reloading just can ruin you. There we go. Not bad. I'll take that. I will take that. That was not a bad performance. As performances against that one goes on professional, yep, quite pleased with that. Wasn't too bad at all. Hoarding the Magnum ammo was definitely the right idea there, I think. Well done. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. And that really does. That I would say is one of the last sort of truly difficult sections. I don't even think Sadler is anywhere near as hard as that. And Sadler has a lot of like context sensitive parts of the fight, you know, using the girders, using all the resources and everything. It's actually quite a manageable fight with not a great deal of ammo. If anything, the sort of last tricky sections are going to be the mic section and then the very, very last section where you have to well, you've got to get the keycard off the Ganados. So not too bad at all. I have reward points. What to unlock? I don't even know what they are. Someone's found it. the chalice. That has been up for I don't know, about a week and a bit now, I think. It's just, I think there's another one as well. You know, because the stream is sponsored, of course. It is, yes. It's become a running joke for the podcasts and the streams that it's sponsored by Stella. And so, you know, if I ever have the luxury of having the webcam on, you will often see me chugging away. But it's a school night, so there is no booze tonight. Only a couple, Nick. I've had to think of a few, obviously, since they've banned Resident Evil ones. It still isn't bad to be honest. I've just drank it all my life, Mish, since I was a very, very much a youngster. And that, when I say youngster, I don't mean like, you know, when I was a primary school age. I just mean, you know, when I was considerably younger than I am now. More of a Guinness and a Boddington's guy. Like your bitters. You know, like your bitters and your stouts. Choo. Welcome.
Got some rare. What are you buying?
Right, I wonder if that's. I assume that's the Broken Butterflies exclusive upgrade available now. Oh no!
What are you selling?
More damage. Well, best sell the blue stone of treason because that's not getting used. But I still don't regret doing it because I think it paid dividends for that it battle, U3 battle. I remember thinking here, when this cutscene was introduced with Krauser with the TMP, I thought we were going to get like a really exciting, like, you know, I don't want to say cover-based shootout or anything like that, but I thought it'd be like a quite high-octane shootout where you're on either sides of the ruin and you've got to look for opportunities to get across or something. In the end, it just amounts to a few close quarters battles.
So, you two are all hooked up now, is that it?
Where's Ashley?
Do you really want to know? She's beyond that gate. But you'll need 3 insignias to open it.
What are you gonna do, Krauser?
There's one in the north, and the other in the east.
And let me guess, you got the last one.
Boss
Pretty much
with a
means
couple
you're
of
on a tight
action
leash.
sequences put through the middle, yeah.
Sounds like you thought this one out pretty
And
well.
the mic one's not bad because it feels like they've mixed up the gameplay a little bit by having a helicopter support you, but like I say, that last section is just, it's truly painful. Ooh. Give me your magnums. Come on, Krauser. What exactly is the implication of Krauser? He is a plaga with free will. Yeah, I think it's assumed that he has the dominant plaga, so that's why he's able to trigger it. I mean, for years, people didn't even think it was a plaga. And hilariously, one of the first things that, you know, before we had access to like Japanese files and everything like that, one of the earliest warning signs we got that it was actually a the plaga was the PRL actually killed him. There was just all sorts of theories that it's because of how the mutation worked. You have to bear in mind that this was before we knew like the proper lore of like the plagas and the dominants and slaves and things like that. So the fact that he was able to essentially mutate of his own free will was before we sort of learned about dominant plagas very clearly. He also has lost Illuminado's ritual markings for this fight. Ah, yeah, it's a good point, that, actually. Since there was no backstory in English at the time, I thought he had the same virus Wesker has. Yeah, and it's been pointed out as well, and I'll try and show it with the blade, that he almost looks like he's got like T. Veronica characteristics as well, in terms of how the mutation works. Harbour, hello! Currently playing RE4 myself ahead of the new podcast. Hopefully not be much longer. They're working on the edit hard now. I do like the fact that these drones are kind of modelled on the like the what am I trying to say? The Code Veronica ones. You know that sport that summon the hunters. I said GT the quiz to it. It could be a while. We've not had any updates from him, have we?
To do restoring Umbrella. To bring order and balance to this insane world of ours.
A psycho like you can't bring order or balance.
You don't seriously think a conservative mind can chart a new course for the world, do you?
So those drones have a name. They may do in like the Biohazard 4 Katai Shinsho. That was again using the blind spots in the scenery, Krauser.
Come out and fight like a man.
I'm not falling for that one.
Just trying to have fun.
What is it you fight for, Leon? The dialogue between these two, so, yeah, it is very badly written. It doesn't help that they give you a respond prompt. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it. Whoa, behind that one this time. I see what you're doing. I see your game. There we go. The next dialogue scene changed with the PS2 version onward. Really? Is that where the... God, I'm forgetting the dialogue, to be honest. Well, thanks to the wonders of Darkside Chronicles, you can. What is going on? All these... like weird... That is just... total bonkers. I had literally no idea what is happening at the minute, with the way the cutscenes are interrupting. Sonny, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
What do you intend to do restoring Umbrella?
To bring order and balance.
Which dialogue scene are you talking about, Bandage, by the way? The actual bit where you have to press to respond.
Order or balance.
Not too bad, sir, how are you? You eager to get back on Reverse?
That's what Don't just stand there. Come out and fight like a man.
He didn't even give me a chance to reply. Krauser. One step away from uninstalling it. Ouch. That's fine praise indeed. Whoa. That's not very sportsmanlike. And this was still at a time when Wesker's mutation didn't make any sense either. Anyone actually recall playing CV4 in the early 2000s thinking I completely understand why he isn't a zombie? We had Wesker's report too. Sorry, we had Wesker's report. Didn't we? That told us pretty much nothing, but you know, it was there. A little bit of Wesker's report 2. Sorry, Wesker's report 1. Who else would rather see an upscaled Mercs 3D or a raid mode? Like I said about just having like Resident Evil Raid. But yeah, Mercs 3D would be great. You know, it baffles me to this day why they've never done like a digital, why they've never done like a digital Mercs game. You know, just like a, you know, super cheap. I'm not even paying attention. Super cheap. You know, like PSN, Xbox Live title. You know, for like 12 quid, let's say, and you get 8 characters and 6 maps, 8 maps. I've actually streamed some Mercs 3D Bandage before. On a pretty decent 3DS emulator, actually. Really? Oh, I'm not paying attention. He's getting cheap hits on me now. I want Deadly Silence mode for remake, yes. Yeah, I had such a great time with Deadly Silence earlier in the year. Cobra Kai, a lot of people say Cobra Kai is great. Yeah, I've had that recommended by more than a small handful of people. Ooh. What? No. Infernal options.
What is it that you fight for?
Oh, here we go. My past, I suppose. No! No! What is going on? Why am I taking so much damage? Why is this happening to me? Right. Oh, seriously. Seriously. Right. I do just think Capcom will never able to release modern Deadly. How would you do it? Super low res background, such screen images. Yeah, there isn't. I mean, you know, it is worth saying, Mish. If you check back through my YouTube page, the backgrounds sadly don't hold up in like, you know, a full 1080p stream, unfortunately. Krauser's response of Humph Umbrella was added to the PS2 version and carried on. Oh, right, okay.
Two down, one more to go, Krauser. We'll see about that.
So I remember people back in the day, before we realised this was a Plaga mutation, like the little, like the green mutations and the sort of like large pustule bits made it look a lot like Steve's from. I was not paying attention. I've taken so much damage through looking at chat. Look at that! Look at how much health I've lost just through looking at chat. Damn! Damn it. Right. Full concentration this time. Was the Thanatos tyrant a tyrant created with a new, I'll assume, strain of the T-virus, or was it a human infected with the T-virus? And what the hell is Nyx apart from tentacles? You need the Katai Shinchos or whatever for that, the Outbreak Japanese guides. But Thanatos is just a... It's just a more refined... Oh god, there is actually a reason why... There is some documentation about why he's slightly different. You need Batman for the questions like that. My lore is not up anymore.
2 down, 1 more to go, Krauser. Prepare for your death, Leon.
Yes. Oh, what the fucking pressed the wrong button. What is going on? Why is it just falling apart? Look at this. Oh no. No. Yes. Oh. We have to get the dodges in. And just miss every single one like that. He wasn't castrated for one. Mass production, ridiculous, ridiculous. That went really well at the start there. I was very disappointed by how that resolved.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
Krauser. Oh man, it's belting me. Thanatos was a much better final boss than Nyx, yeah. Thanatos is a great climax to the Outbreak storyline, I think. And Third Time's a Charm is one of the best pieces of boss music in the series, so... Oh, I'm so slow on my reactions there, terrible. This fight is actually really easy if you just really hot on your dodges, like that. And don't get hit by that. He's, believe me when I say he's like literally nearly dead. He only has about 3 or 4 knife swipes left. There we go. If that was just a little bit more tidier, that wouldn't have been bad at all. It was a touch untidy, that. What happened to you? You used to be a good guy, and to find that out Find out our history in Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles. Buy now from the PlayStation Store. Third time's the charm. Yes. Oh, my Resident Evil exposed heart. Exactly. Evidently, they couldn't get Jim Ward back to record new dialogue for Separate Ways, which is why when he turns up for Ada's fight, all he does is just go, and that's it. And then dies. Right, this section is horrific and professional. My resources are low. In fact, I may as well just use them. Let's go.
So, it seems you killed Krauser too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you talking about? I thought he was with you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American? To tell you the truth, I was contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you.
Yes, this is a stealth chopper.
Promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline your generous offer. I have prior engagements.
Enjoy your smart-mouthing while you can.
I'm just going to try and... I'm not going to stick around. I'm just going to try and get through this section as quick as I can. Because the more you dally, the more damage you take, the more ammo you waste. Wake me up when this conversation is over. I feel like that through most of the codec sequences in this game, to be honest. But here we go. Here's our man. Here's Ark Thompson, look. In his cameo.
It's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
Someone took the camera into Mike's chopper and he has Wesker eyes. He does indeed, yeah. That would have robbed us of our buddy Ark theories. Mike is just like most of the New Jerseyans I encounter in my shop. I know a good bar.
My name's Mike. You looking for firepower, you come to the right place.
Wow, 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 wow. This is not going to go well. I have no healing. There's a herb. There's a herb. Do not deny me my herb. You denied me my herb. A hated it when not only did they repeat this in separate ways, but they repeated it without Mike, which makes it just an absolutely arduous set piece that you have to battle through. At least less so in professional mode, but at least they do mix it up a little bit. Wow, okay, just unlock me, guys. Thank you. Appreciated that. So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate? It wouldn't be so bad if there just wasn't bloody cutscenes interrupting it every 2 seconds. Yeah, this is going to go well, isn't it? This is going to go really well, this is. You see what I mean, though? Just about, like, you're having to just, like, skip cutscenes every few seconds for what should be an action set piece is actually a very interrupted section of the game. It's very irritating. No. Well, that's good, isn't it? How am I supposed to take that out then? Right, okay. Yeah, I'll just take damage then, since there's clearly nothing I can do. Ballistics. Can I actually not take him out? Can't, can I? Great. Doesn't even give me a red barrel to explode. It's this is awful in professional mode, isn't it? Yep, terrible. By now on my playthrough, I was playing on adrenaline. It's so bored. Yeah, I don't mind it as a set, in normal mode. I don't mind this as a set piece because Mike is actually useful, and you know it kind of mixes up what would be a very typical section of the game, but on professional mode, where you know it's not giving me any health. Oh, I thought I can go down here. It just wants to. Wow. Okay. Like I said last time, I don't mind the slower sections in the labs. I think they actually evoke sort of classic Resident Evil quite well. But you know, certainly this is just isn't fun. If anything, what annoys me more, like I say, is not like the deaths or the difficulty. It's the bloody interruptions. The fact that I have to sit through you know, those kind of prompts every time. It's like, stop it, please, just stop it. This is one of the reasons why I used to give up like playing games like Bayonetta, because I just felt for like an action game where it's trying to, you know, put you in like hyperkinetic situations with a really good combo system. The amount Bayonetta gets interrupted by cutscenes and enemy introductions, and then they have to do like the book that has its own animation that you have to sit through, and then it, you know, so much of it's unskippable, and it's just, I just find it agony, in all honesty, to get through. Wow. Yeah, I think I might have to use the flash grenade down there, Nick. I think that's going to be the way. Stop interrupting me, please. Of course, they've got behind shields, so that doesn't count. Lula Comics, hello! This part only sucks because Ashley isn't here. God, imagine if she was. Welcome. Welcome to Endless Death. And cutscene interruption. That's all this section is. Just me getting interrupted by the same cutscenes. This part needed a grenade launcher. Yes. Stop interrupting me. Oh, I didn't have my shotgun ready, did I? And now I've got no health. I'm gonna die again. Just literally bullets coming in from space, I think. You're gonna have to take out that. You're gonna have to take him out. Somehow. I mean, what do these do over here? Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting. What do they... Why are they there? What do they do? Absolutely nothing. Come on, Mike. Hi. I actually can't hit it at all, can I? It's... There is nothing I can do here to stop that Gatling turret. Absolutely nothing. Mine thrower is basically that. Should have got a mine thrower, shouldn't I? Beat this professionally on the GameCube and never played it again. Played it on another. The thing is, the other versions aren't too bad because at least you get, at least you have Ashley in armor if you pick the right costume. Although obviously doesn't help this section at all. Rounds. Oh, I couldn't even... Bloody grenade. Another one. Where's the knock off? Come on. Come on. See what I mean? It just wants to interrupt me every 2 seconds. I just can't do anything without interruptions. I just get through that door and then I get another checkpoint, don't I? Oh no, you don't. Oh, thank God. Made it. Thing is, this area is manageable. With just careful... You know, taking a bit of care. You can do it. You don't want this checkpoint. I do. I don't actually mind this one too much because I remember this bit's quite methodical. Because once you've sort of taken out the turrets, what you do with? Ooh. Where did you come from? This is the PlayStation 2 version, I recall, where at times the bullets actually like glitch through the wall and can hit you. So like you could be stood here and you think, oh, and you think you're actually fine, but then randomly a stray bullet will just hit you through the wall. Yeah, Rob and I were talking about this bandage, and we actually say this is one of the worst of all the sort of hard difficulties in all the games. Because so much of it's based on like RNG with what items you get. It feels like it's not designed to have like this truly punishing level of difficulty. I knew I'd fucked up there. I took way too long to aim. Oh, does it? It seriously doesn't checkpoint after the door's shut like that. What on earth is that? You know what? I might not even try the rifle. Yeah, of course. Of course you would turn up just as I hit the reload button. Of course you would. That's what you would do. Can you actually hit them front on? Is that actually a thing? Right, okay. I'm remembering it now. Oh, God. I thought for some reason I'm thinking of RE5, aren't I? It shows you how long it's been since I played this. Hopefully, if I do this, it'll refresh the checkpoint. You sound very entertained. Well, it's just arduous, isn't it? Come on, it's just arduous. Oh, see, it's just dallying. This is what dallying gets you. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a From Software game, you know. The only way you can lose is by giving up altogether. I don't even know if that was worth doing. Oosh. Eeks. Got the invincible dynamite Ganados again. Ganados. The ones who can literally withstand a dynamite blast inches above their head. The more you look at the back of Leon's head, the weirder the top of his head is. Labs, naked zombies, dangerous BOWs, and then the big bag, not helicopters. Gatling guns, stun rods, and maces. Oh, you wouldn't have it any other way, Nicholas, would you? Come on. See, it pretty much hit me through the wall there. Come on. You're going to drop a green herb because the adaptive difficulty's fair. Wow. Okay. Called that. This didn't even work, did it? It didn't even work. What is this? It was a pure guess. Everyone talks about the adaptive difficulty, and I've never found it to be much of anything, to be honest. Resident Evil 3.5 make. Excuse me. You're absolutely having a laugh. Thank you. I can't believe it didn't. This is the way he was just going to come and ruin the party, wasn't he? He's still coming. I don't remember. There's not infinite enemies in this section, is there? I don't recall that. Mr. Gutsy, hello. We've died a lot of times. Look at that. That's just what you need. I will pull this lever. And then die. I don't think they're infinite on separate modes. They might be here, but I'm not entirely sure. Do I get any checkpoint for that? Yes. No, I don't. No, I thought I was. I thought I stood by the lever again. Damn it. Get some iframes, and I'll run around this corner. Get this guy. Kill him. Swap out the scope. They will. Okay, cool. I'll hit him in the head. Hit the thing. Get him. Get him. Fuck him off. Get hit in the back with an axe. I'm invincible. Ganado is not going to die despite how many blasts. No healing. Do a 180 turn I don't mean to do. More money. More death. You like that. I'll blow you all up. And you get a running commentary. It's like the player's commentary. Still they keep coming. Still the misery continues. Still that fucking chain gun's going off. More money. Unskippable cutscene. Lever. Hit and dead. There we go. That was the last. That was the last 10. So yeah. Right. Well, I will take my takeaway from that. Right. Was that at least worked a lot better because you can get to the ladder and then it gives you some iframes so you can then fucking run around here, look, and get him like that, and then be annoyed that you've got to yet again equip the standard scope because the game doesn't remember between checkpoints. I mean, they basically shoot, look, just random hit detection, hitbox things. Because where would you be without stuff like that? Here, unskippable cutscene again. He's got a rocket. I'm getting hit by everything now. Because the game doesn't want to give me a first aid spray like it did that last time. And I've accessed the files for no reason because I'm just mashing buttons now. That's what happens. Look at that. Look at that herb. It's answered my calls. I will never forgive Mikami for not adding Ashley to this room. Yeah, you again, you imagine it. God, how many is there? Where the hell is the last one? There, he's there. Right, okay, I got it. See, now Resident Evil 5 would have Resident Evil 5 would have let me jump on the other turret and fight back. Oh, another green herb. This isn't even the worst of the final section anyway, because the very, very final, you know, the bit that truly outstays its welcome is the final section where you've got to get the card key off that Ganados, because that's what the game needed at that point, wasn't it? Just one last action sequence, just to really pad out the last section of the game. I always thought you could jump down here. Hey, Mikami, do you think the players would have had action fatigue after that Mike section and that, you know, that... Oh, you fuck off. No, I don't think they would have done. Let's add an entirely other, add an entire other set piece to the end of the game. Really, you don't think it's going to be overblown? No, absolutely not. The players will love it after just spending, like, you know, 20 minutes, half an hour of just relentless action. Yeah, exactly. That's the point where you just find two shield. I hate that last room. That is certainly an action set piece too far. Look at the clever misdirection here. Hey.
Take cover!
Take cover!
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
Yeah, hey, I know a good bar.
I know a good boy. Mike, my man. I do like the fact that in the I see a couple of people have shared the Resident Evil character tier maker, and Mike is represented by a helicopter. Thank you for trying to sound New Jersey, New York Italian. I'm terrible at accents, Artie, but you know, we try.
I'll make sure you're the next to go, Sadler.
Mike is gone.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Leon.
Sadler, you bastard!
It's nothing to get all upset about. Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
A very nice Metal Gear Solid reference, that, by the way.
Insect's life doesn't compare to human lives.
When you've acquired this power, you too will understand.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my
I like
body.
how in separate ways they're gonna do. Shut him down. Yep.
I wish you luck.
There's some really cool little crossover-y bits like that, like the finding the one who wears Leon's jacket's great in the village sequence. it's actual genius that they put that in, to be honest. Because it was like the greatest mystery of the game, and it was just so nice that Capcom addressed that. Well, near the end. We're pretty much there.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
A part that deserves to be a QTE, but isn't it? Get stabbed in the leg, QTE. Is this where you would be like wanting to mash X to strangle Ada? Worst part for you now replaying through Unprofessional. That section there was not fun, but in all honesty it was the water room. If it wasn't for Mishi Ryu in the chat here working out a way to get round it, I would say I would still be fucking stuck on that to this day. I'd still be there now, repeating that room over and over again, because the game was really stingy with giving me healing items. It's giving me lots of money, a fair bit of ammo, but no healing, and I couldn't do anything. Ashley was on like danger as we went into the room, and it was just a horror. It was honestly a horror for hours. I was stuck on that. It was probably about 2 hours in that room. Other than that, other sections I thought were going to be bad. Oh god, I ended up going back. I hate it when that happens, when your disorientation gets spun a little bit. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, I would still be stuck in the castle. I truly believe I would, because there was just, we were trying everything. You know, trying to sort of, you know, hang back in the room, kill the Illuminados that way. Nothing was working. It was just... And the thing is, if I'd worn the Chicago costume, you know, the gangster costume, and... Ashley had been wearing the armour, it would have been a completely different... You know, it would have been easy. But I foolishly chose... went for nostalgia and went for this, and paid the ultimate penalty. I don't actually think... I mean, I don't mind escorting Ashley. I think, as you know, as escort things in games go, I actually don't think Ashley's too bad. It's just that those mechanics are not designed for professional mode at all. They're just not designed for it one bit. I don't even bother. I keep the ammo. And here we go. Here we fucking go, look. More pointless death coming up, I'm afraid, folks. Because this will take a few attempts, I imagine. I can usually do that. Really maxed out full health anyway. It's neat. just filler, isn't it? It's total filler. It's absolutely just not necessary. I know what we should do. We should just chuck in just one last arbitrary piece of nonsense for the players. You know, and they'll love it. Because by this point they're in love with the combat. That they don't want anything else. The worst thing is I can't remember where the other one is. It's... Oh no, where's the other panel? I always forget. Actually, it's behind me up this ladder, isn't it? That's it. Sprint to the finish. Oh, are you fucking having a laugh? Are you fucking having a laugh? Nearly did it first time. When the fans say this game is perfectly paced, I just can't. It absolutely isn't, and this sequence is a total testament to that. This is overblown nonsense. This is. It's just one set piece too many. If this had just gone straight after that mic sequence, I can usually do that. I'm gonna have to. I won't try that next time. Oh, God, that went well, didn't it? This one. Yeah, if it had just gone straight onto Sadler, it'd have been a lot... Oh my God. It would have been a lot better. Will you got... Fuck off. Just disappear. Yeah, that one... It's amazing how two different attempts can go, isn't it? I wish they wouldn't put, like, as well, item pickups right after a checkpoint. So you have to do things like this every single time. It's just... It is just repetition of the worst sense. Remember the guys behind the door this time. Gotcha. You see what I mean though about all the cutscene interruptions as well? You know, this is supposed to be an action set piece, so why does the game have to take a moment to show me every time enemies are entering the room? It's like, I get it. All that every time. Of course, the flashbang wouldn't affect the guy, would it? Yeah, that's it. That'll work. The random effects there of the striker, you know, sometimes it knocks them down straight away, other times it just doesn't even do anything. It's just like it's literally brushing off them. Why? Why would they be put there like that? Ah. Ah. Even TVX Freak said this game is perfectly paced. I know it's his favourite game in the series. I'm surprised he says that. I would have thought he would have said Code Veronica is.
Harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back.
It's nice
whether you
crossover and
like it or
separate.
not.
It is, yeah, it's really good.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
The striker is absolutely essential for professional. I genuinely don't know how I'd do it without it. It's worth the trade-off of the power of the other shotguns, to be honest. Utilised better in separate ways because it's a boss fight instead of this. Yeah, exactly. But then you get this, which is, I think this is a really hard Ada fight, this is. It's neat that she gets her own unique boss, but it is hard, it's very tricky.
Leon, now!
Got like 5 more enemies to kill, haven't I think. There's like one more little room with about four ganados in. Someone explain the canon of how you can like move bullets through your body and eject them out your hand.
Move!
Let's go.
Nearly there. Nearly there. Plagus, yeah, that's it, isn't it? A spider thing with a tentacle neck. I really do love the final fight, though. I think the final boss is really good. As a Resident Evil boss fight, I think it's actually excellent. I think the music and everything accompanies it really well.
Welcome.
The rain on top of the platform, it's about one of the only times I actually felt like a like a Resident Evil,
Is that old?
like classic sort of climax. Yeah, I'm very partial to the ending, in all honesty.
Is that... Thank you. Come back any time.
You watch the Paul Anderson films and realise the sky's the limit. Enemies with telekinesis. There's like 2 enemies or 4 enemies in this room or something. It's so pointless. It's like, just why just chuck the last couple? Hey, one last suplex. Oh, maybe room for one more. I shot Carl. Bandage. God knows how the man who gave us Event Horizon devolved into the monster. Which way am I going? Am I going that way? What's the corridor split? Is there something I can pick up? No, it isn't, is it? It's just literally 2 ways down, isn't it? Oh, hang on, no. Oh, that's the way back into the room, isn't it? Is there something interesting in here? Why would I want to go back? Surely there's got to be something to pick up in here. It wouldn't like, because at the time obviously separate ways wasn't a thing, so they wouldn't have just rendered this entire. Oh, there is some items. I was going to say they wouldn't have rendered this entire room. I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, I always remember you could. I thought there was more items than that, though, in all honesty. I thought it was like a little end game treasure trove, if you remember to come this way. What were they going to do to her? The last four gun I did a Ralph Wiggum voice. I can't do that voice. I won't even try.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
I remember there was always a fan theory back in day as well, that Ashley was still infected by the end of the game because you don't actually see the Plaga being like disintegrated during the X-ray or whatever. You see it for Leon, but you don't see it for Ashley. Looking forward to that RE2 N64 run. Yeah, me too. It should be good fun. It looks great as well.
Feeling?
They've done a great job with it.
I thought you were gonna die. Alright. Guess I'm up.
And after this, Leon sometimes learned how to do this with a 45 point. Oh yeah, God, I forget about that at the end of Damnation. Yeah, that is ridiculous, isn't it?
I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.
Am I right in thinking, guys, that the Japanese version here is slightly different in that Leon and Ashley don't hug? I think he just sort of puts his hands on her shoulders, and then that's all the scene is. I seem to recall that there's a slight cutscene variation there between the Resident Evil version and the Biohazard version. The camera shot wasn't me, yeah, unfortunately so. I'm pretty sure though that there is a slight variation there in the Japanese version of the game. You've given me a red herb and a yellow herb. Our mission, there he is, our man, President Graham. With, I don't know what that is behind it. Is that Jason stood behind him? Instead, the Japanese version has overtime. Yeah. Rejoice, my brethren. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, game. I've not even bought the TMP. I've not used it at all through the game. So one of the very last item pickups it gives me, TMP ammo. Absolutely wonderful.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. What are you selling?
Anything? Nothing's really happened, does it? So I might as well buy.
Is that all?
May as well.
Thank you. Come back any time.
Make sure everything's reloaded. Look at that low frames rifle reload. And what about the First Lady? Yeah, indeed. Death the Pursuer, thank you, sir, for the host and welcome. Nearly at the end, we nearly made it.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
It's pretty much Ashley's only real appearance in Separate Ways or new scene is her noticing Ada winching through the air as well.
Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
I hope this has been kind to you. It's not been the best. I'm looking forward to the death tally.
I've been better.
I certainly am looking forward to the death tally.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American
Terrible line coming up, guys. I'm sorry.
is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
The music's great, though. Come on.
Stand back.
It turns into the biggest cliche, absolutely. Oh, I made a mess up here. I made a mess up already. Oh, what you absolute... Oh no. Oh, suspension bridge, thank you. Or whatever, no, it's not even a suspension bridge, is it? It's more of a platform. What happens if he won? He just walks around as a spider. Like this for all time. The game has been really stingy by obscuring his eye with geometry. Absolutely not fair. We've got a girder incoming. Hooah! Oh, I do have a grenade. That's pretty neat. Try and... my accuracy was better, but I've still got that friggin' scope. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic, that was. Are you ready for your broken butterfly? I wish for some reason I remembered you being able to get a few more hits than that, but never mind. Leon is an OP. Ow. Look at how generous these lifts are being. Ow. I don't think that has ever happened to me before playing this. Getting impaled like that. One more barrel. This dude literally exterminates an entire village, a castle and a PMC. Come on, give me some eyes. Pretty low-key location for a boss fight. It is, but I do think the rain and stuff helps sell it a little bit. Really making a right mess of the eyes. What the fuck is he even building here? Well, yes. Excuse me. Still got girders flying all over. See that? That was the force that guided Leon there. A robot saddler. I'm making a total mess of this fight. This is not actually a very good performance on this boss, to be honest, so I do apologise. This was poor performance indeed. Ow. I don't know what's happening. Wow. And he makes me land right next to the rocket launcher just for the maximum insult. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that this time and then save the game again. Can't make me do it again. On the rocket launcher. get an early one here. If you don't mess up like that. Wow, that's maximum damage. Sometimes you get lucky with the exposed eyes and things like that. Other times, not so much. I suppose eyes have always been a thing, yeah, and the eye with the rush of blood running toward it, things like that. Absolutely, I don't think that's. Too incorrect a thing to say there, Mish. Yeah, absolutely. But it was certainly, you know, Resident Evil 2 that sort of made the weak points become eyes more often. It was certainly a thing that, you know, that game did. Yeah, but it absolutely did. But because you couldn't like blast the enemy in key hit zones, as it was called in this, even that sort of notion of like weak points, well missed. Is that actually done for then? Do I not get a second chance with that? No, I do. Neat. Come on. Thank you. You can actually, I don't know whether I'm sure lots of people will know this, but you don't actually have to use the rocket launcher on this fight. You can actually just kill him with standard damage, and then you keep the special launcher at the start of the next playthrough. Gross. Oh yeah, that is a very nice. I mean, some of the ideas that Perry had were always pretty good, in all honesty. Not enough cash, stranger. Hey, come on. Thing is, if you're not going to give me... Yeah, of course you would. Give me the eye when I had my back turned. There we go.
Use this.
Should be more or less standing right where it drops, I hope. There we go. Farewell professional mode. Off you fuck. Oh no. Still got the jet ski chase. Nice little Devil May Cry 1 throwback, that, you know, one last little vehicle section after after the
Sorry,
boss.
Leon. Hand it over.
Now do the knife only challenge on Pro?
You do
Absolutely
know
not,
this
but
is.
thank you. This white glow in a cutscene, yep. In the latest build of this, Albert's fixed the sunlight, so she actually does run into the sun now. Before she dives off, it actually restores a missing effect from the
If I were
GameCube
you,
version.
I'd get off this island too.
And the Wii version, actually.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch.
Jumps into helicopter blades, yeah.
Better get a move on. See you around.
See, the sun's there, but it wasn't in the previous shot.
Very cute.
Imagine later just... Yeah, but Leon can't... It's, what is it he says? It's part of his life he can't let go.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
The maximum insult, what is that? What has he clipped? What has he clipped, ladies and gentlemen? Leon runs so ugly without a weapon in his hands. He does. Oh god, don't forget Ashley, yeah. There's absolutely no need for them to put like one last little ladder in there, was there? Please give me the funniest glitch in Resident Evil meme history with Leon taking off without the jet ski. No. Ooh. I can't remember how to do the trick. How do you do the trick?
Please! Behind us!
It's a metaphor for the game. One more ladder. It's just screw it up. Yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? There you go. Why would you do a trick with the president's daughter on? Imagine if she just flew off just then. How bad would that have been?
Ashley! Ashley! Where are ya?
Leon!
God, we've made it.
Come on,
We've made
let's
it.
go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
That would be a very hilarious alternate ending to do, Nick. That would just have Del Lago literally just emerge out of the water and just eat them, and then end. RPD and stars will stop you from... Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about that last little message. Great credits ending, guys. I will leave you with the tones of that for a moment. I'll be right back. Nicholas. Yeah, this credit sequence is wonderful. Sinister as hell, like, but very well done. Mate, you always have a way. Yeah. I'll skip this. You've had the nice bit. If this doesn't give me the PRL, I'll scream.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
Remember, that was the back in the day. That was the big thing. That Ingrid was Ada all along. Yeah, the scene. Bandage, remembers it well. Yeah, back in the day, that was one of the big theories. Because people had even worked out the fact that, you know, Ingrid only speaks to you when Ada's not around and things like that. And 12, just shy of 12 hours. Number of times killed, 100. I will take that. Yeah, let's upload the data to the leaderboards and come out dead last. Now you can buy the Infinite Launcher and Matilda from the merchant. I've just got the Heart of Steel achievement unlocked. Begin a new game with this clear file and you receive the PRL 412 absolutely free. The PRL that changed in every version after the Wii version as well, because the PlayStation version's a little bit... You had to actually aim it properly, whereas it's kind of a weird auto-aimed thing in subsequent versions. Ingrid only speaks to you when I'm around. Exactly, yeah. Well, there we go. There we go. I'm just going to do one more thing. I'm just going to... I'm not going to drop the stream. I'm just going to turn the video off a second. So just bear with me 1 minute. Please.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
This is just a little bit of a preview.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on.
So yes, this is the seamless
I don't
HD
have a
port
clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong,
for the N64.
the entire city was infested with zombies.
So you can't do anything about the. I mean, I could try different. I mean, I might try Mugen 64 actually and see if I have a better time with like the camera transitions and things like that. But the quality's not quite as good as the GameCube version of the Seamless HD project, but it's still nice to play this and it not look terrible. There's still nothing. Bandage, I do disagree with the best port thing because I think the production value woes of things like the audio and the here's one of the X-Files. The FMV's suffering in quality a lot and the audio not being great. There you go. It's Robert Kendo's note. But it's very cool. It's very quirky, the N64 version. Things like the X-Files, obviously, are a nice thing to have. The very different character models. I mean, look at that. Is a very different looking Leon character model. That is from what you're used to. Something else, the audio is a tad too fast. The notes make up for it. I don't think they do though, Nick. I don't think the notes do make up for... I'd rather be able to read the EX files online and have things like the FMVs in glorious quality than the 15 frames a second terrible presentation that this version has. But I mean, I'm a big fan of the sort of supplement game modes, and I think the EX battle mode's actually really good fun in RE2 as well. The chair legs, man. Yeah, those camera transitions are a bit painful. Oh no! Oh no! It bit me. So the next file, Dario's note, you can pick up here. I don't know how that quite gets there. Don't look for the canon reasons in that one. Oh god. Excuse me, that was really bad. Really, really bad. And a shame you picked up the hammer. Yeah, now Brad won't be there. Yeah, I wasn't going for that. It's okay. But I'll do a proper run of this soon. No tactical reloading in this version. Because some of the visuals are really uneven on this, but it's just nice to be able to play the N64 version without it looking, you know, diabolical. There's nothing I can do about this one as well. I don't know why it does that either. Please don't judge me. I can't do anything about this background on this version. I can't do anything about it. Leave me alone. Look, just don't ask. You get to see Marvin's different character model in this as well.
Man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been cancelled. What happened?
It's Will Smith.
About 2
He looks
months
more
ago,
like Will Smith in the other versions, I would
there
say.
was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
Obviously no cutscene skipper.
Here, take this key card.
Cheers, Sonny. Yep, I'll
Look for
probably
doors in the hall
drop in for a few minutes.
Now go.
It's getting late over here, but I'll come in and say hi.
Just go.
And thanks very much for
Fine.
dropping by. Thanks
I'm
for the
coming
moral
back
support,
for you.
getting me through.
Just hold on.
Getting me through professional. Only going to be doing this for another couple of minutes or so, as it happens anyway. Of course, this port is also very famous for having, which I know a lot of people... Oh god, which control is it? I maybe can't access it. I maybe haven't got it configured properly. You can set up... You maybe can't do it in game actually. 3D... Yeah, 3D control, like the new modes they added to the remake. 4542 on the N64 version. Please no, please no the 3D controls exactly. M64 emulation is hard. It's amongst one of the more tricky ones, yeah. Unfortunately. Still doable, but not without its issues. Bandage 131, I agree completely. It really throws me off the first Devil May Cry. It's just horrible in that game. Leon's running animation looks about the same, to be honest. to squeeze past that. But look, the window, guys, the window. It's perfect. Proper cannon. Be interesting to see which version of the stars photos in, whether it's Kael's newest update. Yeah, I was trying to do a 180 turn. No auto aim in this version as well. Worth pointing out. I don't know whether it's toggleable actually. I don't know whether you can switch it on or not. There's some words to the thing that they changed. Well, you're about to see her.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
The audio is very rough. Is there quite big glitches appearing on the stream? Because as I'm looking at the stream preview on Streamlabs, it's looking a lot messier than it is actually running. So I'm gonna have to change that for next time. Right, I thought it was glitching. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there then, because it's not doing that on mine. I might have to change how I capture it. Might have to just try a standard window capture. It's not showing on the emulation though, Mish, that's the thing. I don't want to do a display capture. Where's window capture? Is fine. Alt game capture. Let's just try Alt game capture a sec. Ooh, everything's moving. See if we fare any better like that, using a different capture tool. That seems better. Was it not doing that last time? It was showing like the backgrounds were sort of blending at the top of the screen, weren't they? Is that looking better? Can you is that work? Yeah, that's it. That's fine then. I'll have to do that for next time. That's fine. You have to iron out these little chinks. Anyway. Where is it only a scenario B file? Oh, it is, isn't it? You can't get Rebecca's. You can't get Rebecca's Billy Cohen file in scenario A, can you? It's a B thing, it's a scenario B thing.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
What was Rebecca eating? It looks like some sweets. Some like wrapped sweets. So hopefully, yeah, that is running better now. Cool. Well, I'll leave it there then. Anyway, guys, it was just a quick, just a trick for next time. I'm actually pleased we did it, so I know to avoid that glitch next time. So that's one of the things we'll be doing. Yeah, thanks very much for enduring the horror that was Resident Evil 4 Professional with me. We got there in the end. Your moral support has been spot on. And I will see you all extremely soon. I'm hoping to get on Reverse at some point over the weekend, so there'll be probably no streams. I don't know whether I don't know whether I can be bothered to stream that. I'll just be hopelessly rubbish at it. So I will still give my feedback on how I get on. Take care, everybody. Friday tomorrow. Nearly there. Nearly the weekend. You all look after yourselves now. And I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.